corner, and here comes Robby Gordon in that blue and gray car. He makes a move on the pole sitter, Ari Landijk, and dives low into the pit area, Tom Steva.
Well, we heard on the radio that he had some water up his back, and
a puff of smoke at the back of the engine.
Also, Lazier was there. The smoke coming out. Robby is really mad, but Lazier was really moving when he went by here.
And apparently the engine blew and got hot water down into the cockpit. So Robby has been burning. He may even have fire.
Well, that's why he's rolling on the ground. You can't see the flame, and he feels hot.
Look at his right leg there. He's had something that looks like it burned his right leg there. Look as he rolls over.
Without question, the discoloration in his uniform. Robby Gordon has been burned as something happened in the cockpit. He very wisely jumped out of the car and rolled to get the flames out. The car itself is afire. The yellow flag is out on the restart at Indianapolis. Let's hope that Robby is not hurt too badly. Remember, they wear several layers of fire protection, but if it is fuel and or hot water, which is what I suspect that may be a combination of, it still is going to burn.
Well, what happens is when a driver feels heat, you try to prepare yourself for these situations and how to react, but you just can't. Now look at Robby. He's
saying, hold on a minute. Maybe we can get it going, you think?
A couple of minutes ago, he's rolling on the ground. He thinks he's out of it. Now he's ready to go back and try to go racing.
Well, Tom, the minute he got that fire out on himself, he's there. He wants to get back in that car and get out on the race.
Yeah, he was only worried.
Racer here.
He was only worried about himself in the beginning. Now he's worried about the car. Get back in.
Yeah, Robby's saying, get me to the pits. And the crews are saying, I'm not so sure we can do that. The crowd is saying, let him go.
I'm with him. He ought to let him go.
But the safety crews are telling him to get out of the car. I think it's too bad.
Well, Robby's ready to go, but obviously there was something serious that caused that heat to develop in that cockpit.
Well, Jerry Punch here in his pit.
Well, Felix Sabatos is watching on the monitor what we are seeing with Robby Gordon climbing out of the car. Felix, had Robby said anything to you about what happened?
No, he just pulled off the track, and I saw him jump out of the car and start rolling down the grass. So apparently his uniform was on fire. So that's all we know. I mean, we couldn't tell any more than you could.
The crew started to head back to the garage, and you saw him get back in the car. They ran back to pit wall, maybe hoping he could bring the car back.
Well, I don't know if the official won't let him get back in the car. He got back in the car and make him get out again. So I don't know what it is. Something went wrong with the car, but we don't know what it was.
All right, we're still waiting for information here in the Robby Gordon pit.
Well, remember that Robby Gordon's motor blew in carburation runs last Thursday, and it resulted in a very similar action of burning on the race car. There's the order. We'll be back with more from Indy.
Back at Indianapolis Motor Speedway, caution being shown in the field. Robby Gordon's car, with the cockpit charred, has been pulled back around the pit road, and Gordon climbed out of the car, immediately pointing to his driver's uniform and to the crew as to the fact that he does have some areas. Let's see if we can grab Robby right quick and see, first of all, if he's okay. Robby? Are you okay, Robby? That had to be a little bit scary.
I don't know what happened. I got coming out of turn 2. I went by Landijk and the car caught on fire. It was burning all the way down the back straightaway.
You've got some burns on your hand. We saw some charred marks on your uniform. Did it get you down in the legs or thigh?
I think it got me in the leg a little bit. We'd like to get back out. We're going to check it out and see what caught on fire.
Okay, Robby Gordon here trying to be able to find out what happened. He got out of the car and talked to Ken Anderson and said it just had fire all over me, Ken. We don't know why.